Well, hello and welcome, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. I'm your host, John Armas, otherwise known as AceBullion. Martin, the silver trader, has sent me in these three lovely coins here to give you my honest opinions and, well, let you see what it's like, on camera. Because sometimes pictures just don't do it, justice. Anyway, I'm going to be sharing with you, of course, the Australian Lunar series, which is by the Perth Mint, and yep, we are talking about the snake here. It's 2025, and that's what we're gonna do. But before that, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. Over the past 48 hours, holy cow, has that been a roller coaster full of well, just interesting bits. Now we're still on this roller coaster, and if you're new to stacking and you've been buying into silver or gold or whatever, don't fear. Just go with it. It's a ride, okay? Yes, prices go up and down, and there's various reasons for it. Now, my channel, I don't cover this kind of stuff. I'll let others speculate and others, give you predictions up the wazoo, because at the end of the day, it's just someone's opinion, which, I value people's opinions, so I'm not dismissing that. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you what my real thoughts and opinions are, apart from, don't panic, don't go trying to sell everything off. You may just end up losing a lot of money if you do that. And if you continue just buying, that's fine. It's your money. Do what you want to do. That's what I always say. It's your money. So, speaking of your money, if you've been collecting the Lunar series thus far, you'll know that this is number 6, the Dragon. Sorry, not the Dragon, my goodness. The Dragon was number 5. This is number 6 in the series. Now, I have for you 3 coins. One of them is the half ounce, which we'll have a look at first, and then we'll make our way up to the 2 ounce. So, excuse me. At first, these might be harder to see, but trust me, the overall image is amazing when it comes to it. So we have here, as you can see, 2025, and we have the snake, and well, it has a 50,000 mintage on it. It's the colorized snake. There is still a BU version floating around somewhere. I'm just waiting for that to come in. I don't think I've received it, but if I have, I'll have to have another look. Ooh. Anywho, so with this, we have as well the P for the Perth Mint. Now, please note that there is no longer, especially in 2025, the 125 that follows the P. Okay, now that was the reason for the 125 was it was the 125th anniversary for the Perth Mint. 2025 is now 126, so they're not going to be putting that on the coins. So just to make you aware, that's what that is. We have the maker's mark as well down below. You won't be able to see that at the moment, but as we progress up in sizes, you will. Also, on the first ever in the series, we now have King Charles. So this is the halfway point, number 6, and King Charles has finally made its way on. Now that's because of laws, rules, and regulations where companies who have already started a series, and I knew this was going to happen, I was waiting for one such mint, and the Perth Mint are the ones, to have done this, to wait out as long as they possibly could before introducing the king onto the coin. So they kept putting the queen, and I'll show you that as we go through the video, because with the dragon that has the queen, that's the last one, so it's number 5. So 2025 is now King Charles III, and half ounce 4/9 fine silver, and this has a denomination of 50 cents. So there we go. Let's have a look here at the 1 ounce. Here we are. I'm gonna hold it further away now. I'm almost on the table just because I'm zoomed in, and I figured why bother you guys zooming in and out and making it like a yo-yo. So now this is of course the same design, same everything, which is actually really, really awesome. As we move up, you'll be able to see details much more clear. The half ounce and the 1 ounce are the two that I'm collecting, just because, well, I wanted to do it with ease. So we have these lovely branches down below, which kind of look like almost like a willowy type branch. We have the, as I said, the P there, and there is the maker's mark there. We'll see that on the 2 ounce much better. The colors, I can't tell you guys how cool this is. I'm hoping it's going to show up on here, but the color is a bluish green. So it's aqua, I guess, is the color, right? But it's rather interesting. It's reflective. It bounces off the light and it plays with the light. Now I've taken a look under jeweler's loop with, you know, this actual coloring, because they say coloring, and I always wonder sometimes, is it just a sticker? 9 out of 10 times it is. No, these are actually colored by a machine. You could tell that. I highly doubt someone's doing 50,000 of these by hand. And they all seem to kind of have the same marks in the same areas where you get in more of an ink over than you are without. I wish I had a coin scope to some degree, because right about here, you can see that there's more ink on the coin, and here it's a little bit less, believe it or not. It's really interesting. So it's kind of cool. This here has a $1 denomination. It's an ounce, so 50 cents. It makes sense to cents. 2 different senses, by the way, to of course increase the value, because these are of course legal tender. So there you are. So let's have a look here as we move on to the last one, and I'm just still going to keep it in this position. Again, 2025 year of the snake, and we'll have a look at the actual details, because this is the one where you're going to see everything really, really clear, and you'll see how things are moved and moving in different areas. Here you might be able to pick up some of the color that was applied, and that in fact it's not a sticker. There's the maker's mark. Again, it is really small, SR. That's who it is. I can't remember who that was, I'm sorry. But as we rotate it, it almost looks like it could be a 3D coin, you know, when you're looking at it under this, you know, the scope like this. But of course, you know, it's not. It's just this beautiful. Now the 2 ounce here, which this is what that is, it's rather large, especially when you compare it to the half ounce or even the ounce. Has a mintage of just 10,000. So there you go. As you can see there, it's $2. So it's gone up again. 2 ounces, 4 fine, AG, abbreviation for silver, you know, the chemical makeup on the periodic table. All of them have a braided edge. I didn't, you know, show that, but they do. So as we zoom out a bit, you're going to notice here I have a white box off to the side of me. This one here, of course, I will be returning back to the silver trader, but these two here won't be. I've already pulled out the shelf involved so that you'll see where they're going to eventually go. But for now, I wanted to show you the 2 on the dragons. Well, the dragon and the snake. The fact that there was the Queen and Mother for 2024. And as you've already seen, in facing the opposite direction is the King Charles. So when we get a new king, of course, the king will face the other way. That's how that goes. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, or opinions, please leave them down below. I really do answer every single one of you. I am interested. I said this is halfway there. That's kind of cool. Means we have 6 more left, and I really am super excited. We started off with the wee mouse over here, which these were really cool: ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon. And the dragon, of course, they did multiple different things for the dragon, but this is the official one for the Lunar series. And now we're on to the snake. So again, I shall see you on Monday. I hope you guys have a brilliant weekend, and I send all my best regards to you then. And Monday, Monday I may or may not actually be here thinking about it. But we'll see. I'm going to try to actually do a video on Monday regardless. Some of you will already understand why I may not. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, bye for now. Have a good weekend, guys.